is almost a recapitulation of Ezekiel. And so to understand what's going on in the book of Revelation, it's important to have a grasp of the Old Testament literature, because Revelation is 404 verses, and 278 of those verses are driven or derived, as it were, from the Old Testament. So you have no hope of understanding what is going on in the book of Revelation without having a good grasp of the Old Testament. But as far as the wheels are concerned in Ezekiel, just as the many eyes on the rims of the wheels symbolize God's omniscience, so the wheels within the wheels actually symbolize the four corners of the earth. And as such, what's in view here is God's omnipresence. But again, what's so critical is to recognize that when you get to the book of Revelation, John doesn't just take the symbols from Daniel or the symbols from Ezekiel and just recapitulate them. No, he modifies them because he has a different purpose for them. So it's important to recognize that it's not a one-for-one proposition just transferred from one book to another, but they're modified for a different purpose. And the purpose of the book of Revelation is to show something wonderful and glorious. And that is that there is going to be a time in which a new Jerusalem comes down out of heaven, prepared as a bride, beautifully adorned for her husband. So we should not focus on the Jerusalem that is below, but rather, if we want to be free, we ought to focus on the Jerusalem who is above, who is our mother. This is a point that Paul makes emphatically in Galatians chapter 4.
The sons are the angels of God, looked upon the daughters of men and found them fair, and took of them wives, and their sons became of old great men of renown. So they have been mixing with us on a genetic level since the time of Enoch and Ezekiel's will.
Here on earth we're intrigued by the sun, moon, and stars, and imagine there's got to be planets like ours. Some conceive of a face on the surface of Mars, so in need of a meaning and purpose we've lost. And indeed they believe that these might be our gods, or that maybe with time we'll do right and evolve, and eventually reach what they seek, and then solve all the problems of man. But they really don't know that they fall, and the works of our hands are but just filthy rags. So we travel the lands to dig up our past. Time elapses, and with it are much of the facts. Some imagine that gods came in alien crafts. They react in this way, they're so desperate for meaning and purpose, but satanic servants, they know this. They have evil motives. Am I making you nervous? I'm just scratching the surface. The signs from Ezekiel's wheel, when the skies unfold like scrolls in the breaking of seals. Heed the warning, the message is clear. Heed the warning, the time draws near. See the signs from Ezekiel's wheel, when the skies unfold like scrolls in the breaking of seals. Heed the warning, the message is clear. Heed the warning, the time draws near. In the blink of an eye, all believers will be raptured. Anyone left receives a mark or the capture. This leader will arise, claim his origins are alien, possessed by Satan on the side of the Nephilim.